Right.
You know, what makes people feel different ways about different things. They try to quantify it.
What about trying to get us to Mars?
You know what? It's like taking a poll in politics, and political outsiders continue to rule the Republican race for president. Brand new Fox News poll came out last night at 6 p.m. shows that Donald Trump, Ben Carson, and Carly Fiorina are still leading the pack.
And guess what? Marco Rubio is surging along with Carly Fiorina. Garrett Tenney is live in Washington with the details. Interesting poll, Garrett.
Yeah, it is, guys, and life is good right now if you're a political outsider in the GOP presidential race. In that latest Fox News poll on the 2016 race, 62% of Republican primary voters say they feel betrayed by the party establishment. It's no coincidence, then, that 3 of the top 4 candidates have never held elected office. Donald Trump still leads the way with 26%, followed by Ben Carson at 18%, and then both Carly Fiorina and Marco Rubio coming in at 9%. And then Ted Cruz, who's no stranger to clashing with party leaders, he's up next with 8%. While Jeb Bush drops to a new low with 7%. Back in August, he had as much as 15%. Voters also weighed in on last week's debate at the Reagan Library, and it wasn't even close, with voters saying Carly Fiorina easily had the best performance. And that wave of momentum has been showing up for Fiorina along the campaign trail as well.
We keep rising in the polls. Of course, my name ID is growing, and as my name ID grows, as people get to know me, they tend to support me. And so we're seeing a big uptick in our crowds and our fundraising and interest and support, and obviously that's really gratifying.
When it comes to Donald Trump's straight talk, 65% of voters say Trump just tells it like it is. In a general election, though, that straight talk may be a liability, where overall 49% of voters find him too mean and blunt. On the Democrats' side, Clinton hits a new low of 44%, but still leads the way, ahead of Bernie Sanders with 30%, and still unannounced Vice President Joe Biden hits his highest numbers to date with 18%. Still early, though, and a lot can happen on both sides. Back to y'all in New York.
The guy that's improved the most is Biden, and he's not in. The guy that, of course, Hillary's losing.
He will be.
And just to see Marco Rubio sit there pretty solidly, he's saying, I like being in the middle of the pack. I don't want to peak too early.
He's been unfazed in numbers so far outside of a bump, but really
+5.
remaining steady. Right.
A number of pundits said after the last debate Donald Trump was going to go down. He actually went up 1 point. All right, 23 minutes exactly now before the top of the hour. Heather